Okay, so how is everyone doing? Who remembers this time last year when we did a little bit of this? So in today's video, we are going to do some awesome flare photography. Now, as you saw from last year, we did some cool things with the pumpkins. Today, we're doing something completely different and hopefully a lot more wild. So a big thank you in today's video goes to the guys at Nola Gay Grenade Company. Now, I recently purchased some smoke grenades from these guys and I was so impressed with the way they worked. I used them to do my baby gender reveal and it was absolutely awesome. I was blown away by how long they lasted, how good and how much smoke they produced and how many particles there were, and just thought they'd be awesome to do a separate video. Now, they are supporting today's video by sending me a few free flares. That was a mouthful. So guys, thank you so much. You'll find a link in the description and you will see their website down here somewhere. So myself and Toby, who you'll see later on, between us we have purchased an awful lot of smoke grenades. This thing could be awesome. And the guys at Nola Gay have very kindly sent us a 6-pack of their twin vented flares. I absolutely cannot wait to do this. I have not been so excited for a photo shoot in such a long time. It's going to be absolutely awesome. Obviously, before the COVID police come and get me, I am making sure that I'm socially distancing. I'm working with one other person that I actually work with, so he's in my bubble, and I'm working outdoors with Ross. You guys know Ross, so we're all good there, I believe. But let's not worry about that. I am genuinely so excited to see how these little picky wickies are going to turn out. They should be absolutely awesome. So, let's do this. Now, as you can tell, we are here. Now, eagle-eye viewers are going to be able to see that we've been here before. So we did the pumpkin flare photography here, and it was absolutely epic. So we're back here again. We're going to do some awesome flare photography. Now, the key to this flare photography, 100%. There's the boys, look at them, look. Hee-hee! So obviously the keys to what we're going to do is obviously you just want to make sure you maintain a high shutter speed. Not totally sure what that's going to be. You're going to have a little play around with that if you're going to copy something like this and do it yourself, which I highly recommend. This should be absolutely epic. Okay, whew. Location change, and this is exactly why you should be really careful. I accidentally picked up a twin one by accident and I burnt myself. I'll be okay, I'll be absolutely fine. Hands a bit sore, but we're gonna change location because obviously the wind's picked up and it's just not quite doing what we want it to do. But let's keep going. Well, guys, that was so much fun. That was the most fun I've had on a photo shoot for such a long time. Absolutely awesome. Massive thank you to Rossi and to Toby. Now, you are going to see a lot more of Toby on this channel. He is a very, very, very good photographer. You're going to see that very shortly. Now, what you might find is actually he might be the main photographer on this channel going forward. You might find that actually I'm going to do the B-roll, do the video sections of the vlogs and videos going forward, and he may be the one that actually takes all the epic photos. Those photos may mostly be my idea, but he's going to be the one that's going to execute them. He will then send me the files and I will edit them so they look like my photos. So you have a bit of both. You have the photography from Toby, the video from me, and then the edits will come from me so they match my style. So if you like obviously what you see, you know there's been a collaborative effort. So Toby, epic, man. Now, as you can probably tell, I had this clear idea in mind. Now, what I wanted to do is I wanted to have 4 flares of different colors, 2 in each hand, and I actually wanted to get one of the twin ones in my mouth. However, this is a warning for everybody who's doing this. In all the craziness that was going on, I actually got a bit lost and I put one of the twin ones in my hand. So I've actually burnt my hand quite badly. I am okay, I'm absolutely fine, so don't worry, guys. But that is a trick for everybody to know. Health and safety, guys. Just be careful, maybe wear gloves, and just be careful about which ones you're holding. You know, what a rookie error. But the location we had for these first sets of photos, it was okay. As you can tell from the B-roll, the wind was blowing in one direction and it wasn't really working out for us. We couldn't quite get the symmetrical sort of photos that we were looking for. A bit too much going on, and obviously the wind really wasn't helping at all. I did manage to snap this bad boy of Ross myself though. And obviously the thing I love most about this photo is that Ross is looking straight down the barrel of the lens. Don't want to tell him this, grow his head anymore, but you know, he does know how to model for a photo pretty well. Now this is where things got a lot more interesting. When we moved locations, we found a spot that was a lot less windy, a lot more isolated, perfect for these conditions. And what we did after burning through all of our single shooting flare ones, we actually only had the twin air ones, and that is where all these magic photos started happening. Now the twin vented flares do not last very long. The single ones last 90 seconds, the twin vents only last 20 seconds, but the amount of smoke they produced was absolutely amazing. And this is where Toby comes into play, because he snapped this epic shot of Ross. Oh, yeah. And as I think you can agree, his epic posing and with the smoke obviously going backwards around his shoulders looks so cool, so symmetrical. Rossi, Toby, well done, boys. But then Toby was snapping away whilst I was using 2 of the twin vented ones. I had a green one and a black one, and when the green one ran out, the black one was still going, and I was just moving it around, and I got this one, and this is easily my favourite photo. I'm going to sound a little bit like Hayden Pedersen here when I say, look at all the particles, mate. I just love all the particles in this photo, how symmetrical it all looks. And then, of course, obviously, when I've added my preset on there, it just makes all those colours and all those particles really, really punch. All in all, an absolutely epic photography session. So much fun. A few more bangers that will go on the old Instagram will be there, so if you want to go and check them out. Toby and Ross's Instagrams will be around here somewhere. And then if you go over to Toby's Instagram, you'll see a few different photos, maybe some of the same ones, and how they've been edited slightly differently, because obviously different eyes from different photographers, certain people like certain things, and obviously his photos look a little bit different to mine. And the last thank you goes to the guys at Enola Gay for sending me these free twin vented flares. They were absolutely lifesavers. Without them, this whole photo shoot wouldn't have really worked out, because most of the real high quality photos did come from those twin vented flares. A link to those guys is in the comments, so please feel free to check out in here, go and shop with them, especially if you're based in the UK. These guys are based in Reading, so they are nice and local, and you'll receive your grenades very, very quickly. But on that note, I have been Danny Hollywood. You guys have been awesome. We are Team Hollywood, and I'll see you very, 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 very soon.